I'm going to remade the Poppy Playtime 2 trailer here in Minecraft. I was walking until Huggy challenged me, and now, for Jake to be released, I need to make the trailer, and this is going to be the map I'll use. We can notice that in this scene, it's just showing Huggy lying on the ground, and then Mommy Longlegs picks it up. And for that, I'm going to this part, because here, there are some blocks that appear in the trailer. I've already placed Huggy, now we need to edit him. I'm going to spin around and lower. I'll reduce this size and set it to 0.5, because he's a small toy, and now it's pretty easy. I'm gonna move him a little bit over here and do his movements, basically like this. I press record, and now it's just staying with the still Huggy. Relax, because later, in the editing part, I can edit and make everything perfect. And now I stay still with Mommy, and later, in the editing, I put the arm kind of pulling Huggy. This is the original scene, this is mine in Minecraft. Which one do you prefer? Behind me is going to be the next scene we'll be making. The original trailer is just a camera going from back to front, showing the train and Mommy behind. And in the trailer, this part isn't there, so we can break it, and don't forget to, when everything is ready, give your ratings, because it helps me know if you liked it. And to record this, I press my cinema mod, and now I create a camera. Look how cool. I'm going to reduce the FOV to make it smaller and give a better aspect, like this. 30 is perfect. And now I add another one that's going to be a bit more here in front, but it's too fast, so I'm going to increase the ticks. Tick is just seconds, okay? Relax. Man, this turned out perfect. This is the original scene. This is my scene in Minecraft. Man, it turned out really cool. And now we go to the next scene, but this one is going to be really cool. This one here is Steve mode. This one is me. Oh, subscribe to the channel so you know who's right. In the original scene, it's in first person and someone with a grab pack, but I'm gonna make a change. And for that, I'm gonna add a grab pack like this. I'm gonna reduce the size a bit to be like this, and now it's just placing on the arms and fixing it up. I put it sideways so it looks like it's holding here on the grab pack, and here I can fix the movement so it doesn't move. And now I've already put it here in my cinema mod. I press record, and I applied the slowness effect so I can walk very slowly, recording the scene. Then I come here and turn to the left. I'm gonna make the first scene here from behind, basically like this. And now I add another one here under these pipes, giving a really cool effect to our scene, basically like this. Man, look how cool. This is the original scene, and this is mine in Minecraft. Which one do you prefer? And now, here's gonna be the next part. This scene is pretty cool, and for that, we're going to start by breaking this gate, and then it will be like this. In my cinema mod, I'm going to create a camera. I reduce the FOV, and I'm going to place another one here in front, increase the ticks, which in this case are the seconds, and man, it turned out really cool. And relax, because in the editing, this is going to look amazing. This is the Poppy Playtime version, and this is mine in Minecraft. The next scene is going to be Mommy's arm pulling Huggy through the Poppy corridors. I've already separated the model I'll be using here. It's quite small, but relax. In the editing, I'll make it just like the trailer, and this is the corridor we're going to be using. I set it to record the scene, and now I come here and just go backwards, literally. And then I go up here, and it will be basically like this, quite strange, but later relax, it will look good. And this is the original scene. This is the scene in Minecraft. Coming back here in the Bunzo scenario, basically the next scene will be right there. And for that, I've already added myself with the grab pack. And also Bunzo Bunny. I set it to record, and basically, I'm just gonna look around at things, at the buttons here in Bunzo's game. And then I look up, and then I stop the recording. But up there, I'm gonna leave Bunzo still. He's totally static, but here in my cinema mod, I'll make him look cooler, as if he's being pulled by a cable, to make him look nice. And I basically leave it like this to look cool. I'm going to increase the size to make him look quite terrifying. Basically, it's like this. I'm going to be looking at the buttons, all calm, and I hear a noise. I look up, and Bunzo Bunny will be here. And now, it's just a matter of editing. This is the original version. This is my Minecraft version. Man, and look how cool. Our next scenario is just a camera and kind of here catching the toys, but it's really cool. And I'm gonna do it here with you. I'm gonna choose a shelf, but I think it's gonna be C1. And right here will be our camera. I open my cinema mod, add a camera, reduce the FOV to make it really cool. Man, this is gonna be awesome. And I put one more on this right side and another a bit to the left. Perfect. I increased the ticks, which are the seconds. This is the original scene. This is mine that I just made with you here in Minecraft. And what you're seeing with Pug-a-pillar and this wonderful scenario is going to be our next scene. And it's really cool. In the original scene, we can see that this part is in first person, but as I'm doing it in third person, I'm going to just have my character with the grab pack looking at the horizon. It's going to be cool. You'll see. I've already placed my character here in my cinema mod, and I press record. Literally, it's just me standing still, nodding my head, looking at this kind of puzzle of PJ Pug-a-pillar, and now I stop recording. I created a camera, and I'm going to position it this way, create another one a bit more like this, but I'm going to increase the FOV to give this really cool aspect, showing an environment. I spin around and increase the ticks, and this is the original scene. This is mine in Minecraft, and there are just a few scenes left for you to see the result, and the next one is going to be right here. Already in my cinema mod, I've placed that model we used of Mommy pulling Huggy, because the next scene we need a model of Mommy's arm pulling Huggy through the corridors, and that's why I'm going to do an edit on this arm. I'm going to start raising this a bit, and then I just lower the hand. I think that's good, and now we come here and make Huggy fallen. That is, with the head down, arms also down, and finally the leg. And in the end, it will be basically like this. I think it turned out pretty cool. Now I press to record, and I walk with a Huggy. But you are asking me, why is it walking like this when in the trailer she is pulling? Because it's much easier. Later, I just reverse it in the editing. And this is the original version. This is my Minecraft version. If you don't subscribe, this mommy is going to catch you, because this is where our last scene is going to be. Man, this one is going to take a bit more work, but let's start by breaking her legs, because we're going to use a model. I've already placed mommy, and now she's pretty calm, and then I press record. In this part, I wait a bit and start walking forward. Done. Now I wait a bit, start walking forward, and stop here. I'm in the mod, and now I create a camera. That's why I said to wait, because there's a little delay in her rising, but I can adjust this much better later. The cool thing is that I can make an animation. In the final part, mommy says she found a new player, and basically, she's in a very narrow place, moving with her legs. Look how cool, as if she were touching her legs to the wall. Man, this is really good. Now I create another one, making an animation, like putting this and adjusting it like this, and now the other as if she were pulling to walk faster. And now it's just me editing everything.
Terrible things have happened. You are perfect. Too perfect to lose. You're in grave danger. She's watching your every move. So you better